영상의 구성은 다음과 같습니다. 그럼 한번 시작해 볼까요?
Like what's under the surface of this iceberg? 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 A sentence from the video. Like what's under the surface of this iceberg? Will you read it for me, please?
Yeah, like what's under the surface of this iceberg?
Yeah. And how about that part under the surface of this iceberg? Do you have any idea what that means?
Is it kind of the like a bottom part of the iceberg? Like a lot of people, I hear people saying a tip of iceberg. That is the top part, but the under surface of the iceberg could be the bottom part.
Yeah. And do you know anything about the difference between the tip and the bottom in terms of size?
Probably bottom part should be like a lot bigger.
A lot bigger. And so really, here's a good one. You nailed it. You got it right on that one, because under the surface of the iceberg is an expression I thought was really similar to the tip of the iceberg. And the idea being that icebergs are much larger beneath the surface than what you see at the top of the surface or above the surface. So the expression means that you might see or hear a little bit, know a little bit, but there's a whole lot more that's not seen or not known.
Gotcha. Wow,
Right?
I nailed it.
You
Like
nailed
said.
it. Good use of an expression, right? I think more commonly you see it as the tip of the iceberg, but these two are definitely related because it's referring to the fact that this is what I see or know, but ooh, there's a whole lot more going on that I don't see or know. Okay. A sentence using the expression, the problems you see are just the beginning and there is more under the surface of this iceberg. So knowing what this expression means, what do you think that sentence means in your own words?
So there might be a lot of the more problems like that you don't see.
Exactly. It's like you're just seeing the tip of the iceberg, and what's under the surface of the iceberg could be a lot more concerning or worrisome. Some synonyms, maybe you could say evident or obvious, of concern. So like, what's of concern? Because I see this, but what's going on here? Okay. Having nothing to do with how cold it is or isn't. We think iceberg, oh, brr, it's cold. Nah, not in this situation.
Gotcha.
So, questions about it?
Nope.
Do you understand it?
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear, hot and cold. Can you think of a situation that might appear small or minor, but could really be a big deal that you just don't know about?
Probably, I don't know. It might be kind of gross to talk about this, but
I'm worried.
So I heard that if you spot probably a couple cockroaches in your home, then there might be like tons of thousands of like cockroaches like you don't see. So that's kind of under the surface of the situation.
Under the surface. Yeah. Where you see one, what's more. Yeah. Thank you for that analogy, that example, because last week, some neighbors who live down the street and around the corner told us that they've been finding cockroaches in their garage, as have several other people. Dang. So now we're like, oh, great.
Uh-oh.
So yeah,
I'm
thank
sorry.
you. Yep. Oh, well, what can you do? So maybe the heat will kill them. I can hope.
That's a good silver lining.
Yeah, the silver lining. Good one.